Hey, happy Thursday, everyone. Today I want to talk about a subject that I just love. And I know I say this often when I hop on here, but the reason being is most of my videos, 99.9% of my videos are going to be around this topic. And the theme of all my topics is confidence, belief, worthiness, self-esteem, finding your purpose, living up to your potential, etc. Hey, Terry. So what I'm going to talk to you about today is self-limiting beliefs. Love this topic. Been there, done that, struggled with this, and feel like I'm making headways. But remember, when I hop on here, I'm a work in progress, so I don't have it all perfect, but I do love to share things that have worked in my life and things that are working with the people that I coach right now. So here goes. Self-limiting beliefs. What are those? Those are just what it sounds like, the limits that we put on ourselves. They are stories that we tell ourselves. Now, a couple of days ago, I talked about the word fear and how it is impossible for us to be fearless, because fear, hi Monica, fear is really going to go with us anytime that we are headed to the next best thing. In fact, fear and confidence, fear just really antagonizes confidence and vice versa. So self-limiting beliefs is right in there with the mix. And they are made up of stories that we tell ourselves. Maybe stories that we are too old to do that thing that we've just really dreamed about, or it's been sort of an itch inside of us for years, but we just could keep putting it off until the kids are in college, until we've paid our house off, until we, whatever. And then conversely, I said the other day, it can be a limiting belief or a story we tell ourselves of, I'm too young. I've not been around the block like other people have, so people aren't going to take me serious. It might even be a story, a limiting belief might be your size, your weight, your shape. You might be telling yourself, I've always been overweight, or I've always been out of shape. Why start now? It's in my DNA. It's just part of my gene pool. So I'm not even going to try to become healthier. It could be, it could be that you aren't smart enough. You don't have the college degrees, or you've not been to computer classes, whatever. So limiting beliefs are beliefs that absolutely limit us. And here's the thing too. So many times, not only do we listen to those limiting beliefs, but we listen to the opinions of others more than we even listen to the opinion of ourselves. And who do we have to live with? Ourselves. So we should be listening to ourselves so much more than we should even give a rip about what other people think. And here's the other thing. It's sort of a catch-22. You may be positive, absolutely positive that you can do something, but the memories that you have from your past, or the beliefs that you have from your past, your subconscious, they forget. They have short-term memory. So you might be positive, and here's a case in point. I've got a really big project that is probably 2 weeks from completion. You'll hear about it, I promise. You probably will get sick of me saying it, but I am going to make sure it's put out to the public. But I've been working on it for a while. Super excited, but all those fears and doubts come in, but I know what I'm talking about, so I'm able to become friendly with my fears and talk myself off the ledge. But my subconscious forgets. So here's what I'll do. I'll tell myself, you are going to kick butt in this thing that you got going on. You are going to do great in it. Why? Because you know it, and you've studied it, and you've done your due diligence. You're going to kick butt. But my subconscious will often whisper in my ear self-limiting beliefs. But you've tried that before and it hasn't worked. You're too old. You're 52. You should have done that when you were 32. whatever. So when I do videos like this, guys, I'm talking to myself, but I do feel like I'm on the other side and able to coach people, which I do often about these things. So now, having told you about the subconscious forgetting what you know to be true, let me give you an analogy about elephants. Now, you might have heard this, and because I heard it before, but I'm going to give you a little refresher. Now, keep in mind, I'm not a zoologist, so I might have some details messed up, but the gist of this story, I hope, will ring a bell in your ear and hit home. So baby elephants, when they are beginning in a zoo, if they're going to be started to be worked with, what's going to happen is they're going to be chained. I believe it's their leg. Now again, don't quote me on all of this, but follow along. They're going to be chained. Their leg is going to be on a chain, and the chain is going to be connected to a stake in the ground. Now, this baby elephant, maybe it's 200 pounds, 250 pounds, whatever. And as it's being trained, it's looking out in its world, in its future, and it's tugging at that chain that's connected to the stake in the ground. And it can't go anywhere because that chain and that stake is put in the ground so much that it's limiting it, and it's not going anywhere. And it might tug on it several times, several months, whatever, but eventually it will figure out, I'm not going anywhere. I can't go anywhere except where this trainer's telling me to go. But what happens? What happens is that elephant grows and gets bigger and bigger and bigger. 10,000 pounds of this giant mass, and it's, chained to this stake in the ground. However, the elephant has learned from its past that it ain't going anywhere. It's not going anywhere. It's chained. It's limited. It's stuck. But in reality, the elephant could tug and it would be free. That elephant is so much bigger than a chain and a stake in the ground because it's 10,000 plus pounds. It has the power to do it. But it's thinking, it's remembering its past. Its subconscious has a short-term memory. You are the same way. I am the same way. We have this power inside of us. If you're a believer, then you know where your power comes from. Amen. But you have the power much greater than any self-limiting belief that you could ever scream at yourself or the opinions that anybody could ever tell you. So as your friend, hey Dana, as your friend, I'm telling you to think better about yourself. Learn from your past and look to your present with expectation, because you have purpose, you have gifts and talents, you have worth beyond what you might see, and the sky is the limit. So when you think better of yourself, you're going to live better. I actually did a post on this page that you're watching this morning, and I expanded on that. So if you want to take a look at it, great. But your life will be better when you think better of yourself. So I want to leave you with this quote. I might read it twice because it really is one where you have to really, really ponder it. And I love it. I actually read it to myself a lot, but here goes. And I'm going to read it off here because I'm not good at memorizing things on the fly. So here it is, guys. What if on your last day on earth, what if on my last day on earth, the person you became met the person you could have become? So I'll read it again and I'll put my pronoun in there. So what if on my last day on earth, the person I became met the person I could have become? Would you be happy, pleased? Would you be regretful? Would you be angry with yourself that you missed opportunities of things you could have become because you listened to things from your past or lies or opinions of others? So that's what I want to leave you with, guys. Think about that. If you got any value out of this video, please hit the share button. I have these things shared with me all the time, and my heart says to pay it forward, because the world is made up of all kinds of things that aren't very positive. But if you and I do things that are positive, could we not change the world? And if this is the one little corner, hi Lauren, if this is the one little corner of the world that I think I could help, then I'm going to go for it, whether or not people out there think I can. See, what am I doing? I'm not going to be limiting my beliefs, and I'm going to go with my heart. So anyway, share this video if you got any value out of it. If you like what you heard, I love to blog, vlog, and do all kinds of things about what's going on in my heart and what I'm thinking. So if you like what you heard, go visit my website, lynnschrader.com. I have a lot of things on there. I do a blog every Monday, so you'll get to see what I come up with next. So anyway, thanks guys. Have a wonderful Thursday. I'm going to finish my coffee, and you guys enjoy the rest of your day.